right, everybody, welcome back. Today, we are diving into something I know a lot of you are probably interested in, and that's SEO. Specifically, how to find those keywords that are gonna, actually bring people to your website.
Right. Yeah.
Everyone wants more traffic, but figuring out SEO can feel like, I don't know, trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded, right?
Yeah, definitely not easy.
So we're going to try to make it a little bit easier today. And to help us with that, we have an expert on SEO and keyword strategy joining us. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
So one thing I've been hearing a lot about lately is this idea of low competition keywords. It kind of sounds like, I don't know, finding a secret shortcut to the top of Google or something. What is the deal with those?
Yeah, so low competition keywords, it's kind of like, imagine you're trying to get on a crowded train, right? You're going to have a much easier time finding a seat if you get on at a stop where there aren't as many people. That's basically what we're doing with these keywords. Instead of going after the super popular ones that everyone and their mother is targeting, we're looking for those hidden gems that still get a decent amount of searches, but don't have as much competition.
So it's like finding a nice, quiet train car. That makes a lot of sense. So is there like a specific number of competitors we should be aiming for? How do we even know how competitive a keyword is?
Yeah. So there's a general rule of thumb that I like to use, especially for beginners. It's called the under 25,000 rule.
Under 25,000.
Yeah, basically it means that you should try to target keywords that have less than 25,000 other websites competing for them.
Okay.
And the way you figure that out is pretty simple, actually. You just go to Google and type in your keyword phrase in quotes. The quotes are important because it tells Google you want to see results for that exact phrase.
Right.
And then you just look at the number of results that come up.
Got it.
That's your competition count.
So for example, let's say I have a website about, I don't know, making homemade candles, and I want to rank for the keyword DIY scented candles. I would go to Google, type in DIY scented candles, in quotes, and see how many results come up.
Exactly. And if that number is under 25,000, you're in good shape.
Okay, so it's all about finding those keywords where you're not up against a gazillion other websites. But what about traffic? I mean, finding a keyword with low competition is great, but if nobody is actually searching for it, does it even matter?
Absolutely.
We need people to actually click on our stuff.
You're 100% right. We need to make sure that these keywords are actually getting some decent search volume.
Okay, so how do we figure that out? What's a good number to aim for?
So there are tools out there that can help you determine search volume. But as a general rule of thumb, I like to aim for keywords that are getting at least, say, 600 to 3,000 searches per month.
600 to 3,000, okay.
And keep in mind, this is per article, not your entire website. So even if each article you write only gets a few hundred visitors per month, if you're consistently publishing new content targeting these sweet spot keywords, it can really add up over time.
So it's about playing the long game, building up that library of content.
Exactly. Think of it like building a house.
Okay.
You don't just build one wall and expect people to live in it.
Right.
You need to lay a strong foundation and then keep adding walls and windows and a roof and all the other stuff that makes it a home.
So each piece of content we create is like adding another brick to the house.
Exactly.
I like that analogy. So just to recap, we want to find keywords that have low competition, ideally under 25,000 competing websites, and decent search volume, somewhere in that 600 to 3,000 searches per month range.
Right.
Anything else we should keep in mind when it comes to finding these hidden gem keywords?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is to remember that it's not just about finding the right keywords. It's about creating high-quality content that people actually want to read.
Yeah, content is king, as they say.
Yeah. Exactly. If your content is good, people will find it, even if you're not targeting the most competitive keywords.
So it's all about finding that balance between keyword strategy and creating amazing content.
Exactly.
Awesome. This has been super helpful.
Glad to hear it.
I know our listeners are going to be able to put this into action. And for everyone listening, now that you know the secrets to finding those hidden gem keywords, what's the first one you're going to target for your website? Think about it. What's that sweet spot for you? That's all the time we have for today's deep dive. We'll be back soon with more insights and actionable strategies to help you unlock your online potential. Until then, happy searching.